Hi guys and girls, this is Miss Hardy, and as you can see I'm in the greenhouse today and I'm recording your Plant ID plants for this week. There's a few reasons why we're flipping our classroom today. The first reason is our heat's getting fixed. Yay! The second reason is a lot of the plants for this week are too large for me to bring inside the classroom. So while we relocate into the computer lab this week, several of your lectures and presentations are going to be recorded over video. It just makes it easier for me to teach you when we have to relocate. And also it's going to help us not have to make a mess in the computer lab with our plants. So again, enjoy this video. I feel incredibly awkward recording myself, but I feel like this is the best way to teach you your Plant ID plants for this week. So enjoy. Your first Plant ID plant this week is called the philodendron. Scientific name is Philodendron scandens. This plant is also commonly known as the devil's ivy. An identifying feature of this plant would be the golden speckles on the leaves, and the leaves also have a teardrop shape. This is a tropical plant. It does grow as a vine, so it works well in containers and it is spreading. The philodendron. Your second plant this week is known as the Boston or sword fern. Some of you may recognize this as a common hanging plant that you have in your homes. A lot of people have ferns in the spring and summertime. The scientific name for the Boston fern is Nephropus exaltata, and it gets its name because its fronds, or the leaves of the fern, look like a sword. So just imagine a little sword fight, hi-ya, hi-ya, going on, and you will be able to remember what the Boston fern looks like. Boston fern, Nephropus exaltata. Your third plant for this week is the Springer-eye fern. The Springer-eye fern has a scientific name of Asparagus densiflorus springeri. Springer-eye is the cultivar name. It is the close cousin to the Boston fern, except the main difference would be the foliage. The Springer-eye fern can be remembered because its foliage is bouncy or springy when you touch it. It also has prickles on the stem. If you look very closely, very closely, you can see some of those prickles, and that will prick your finger if you touch it. And it also has a red berry fruit on the plant as well. The Springer-eye fern, like all the rest of your plants this week, is a tropical, and it is also grown mostly in a container. Your fourth plant this week is a tropical tree. This is the rubber plant, or the Decora rubber tree. The scientific name is Ficus elastica decora. And something neat about this particular tree is that, like some of the other plants you've seen this week, when the new leaves begin to form, they're curled up and they will uncurl. It has a glabrous leaf surface and the leaves are very large, about the size of someone's hand. I would guesstimate between 6 to 10 inches long. And when you break these leaves off, this plant emits a white, sticky substance, and this substance is what is used to make a lot of rubber products, like tires and other materials that we have that we commonly use that come from rubber. You can see it secreting that white, sticky substance. Again, this is the Decora rubber tree, or Ficus elastica decora. Your fifth plant this week is called the Benjamin fig. This is also a tropical tree. Some people call this a weeping fig, some people call this a ficus tree. The scientific name is Ficus benjamina, and it actually looks like the leaves of this tree are weeping or drooping. That's why it gets the name weeping fig. The leaves are also glabrous, just like in the Decora rubber tree, except they're much smaller, and they droop down. They droop down on the tip of the leaves, and then the limbs also droop down like it's weeping. This is the ficus tree, or weeping fig, Ficus benjamina.